Hi, this is Isabel, and I want to thank you to the ones that have subscribed and also the likes and the shares that you guys do for me. And I hope if you're new, you will find some kind of information that will help you ascend on this timeline. The new earth, actually, what we're living right now. We are creating a new set of standards in every way, and that's what I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about the aftermath of the coronavirus because it is my declaration that it's going to be over. Okay? Sending all healing prayers of love and support to the people affected and to all human beings on this planet to have health, wealth, and abundance in all levels because that's our birthright. Um, I'm not going to talk to you about the disease, actually, because there's a lot of information on YouTube and that you can find. A lot of things that are being speculated, and a lot of things that do make sense for some people. And honestly, I'm not called to talk about the virus itself. I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm going to talk about the things that we can do, after this is over. We have seen that our life have changed for some people. Actually, my life hasn't changed that much. I always been a person that I like to be on my own, doing my own things. Um, and if you are a plant-based eater, I don't want to be rude. I want to, but it does make me laugh a little bit because I think it's ironic. You have noticed that all the things that we eat have been available for us. Well, I see when I go to the supermarket, all the meat and the poultry and other packages, all food that are packaged are gone from the shelves. That is scary, honestly. It's scary because that makes me think that a lot of our brothers and sisters here on planet Earth are still on the zombie state. They don't understand the importance of eating healthy for a healthy living style. They're very still programmed, eating things that made them, it's not good for their health. And I just hope one day, little by little, they will start awaken, and they will live a healthy life in abundance. That is why all star seeds and light workers are supposed to be doing, coaching all people, like I said in my previous videos, guiding them, to the light, for to become, more attuned on their call, because like Rafa Smart says, on his videos, peace starts on your plate. And when you're eating, a plant-based diet, you don't have fear. Of course, you will always, be triggered for to have fear when it comes to other people projecting their fears on you, when we absorb their energy of fear. But that's why it's important to ground yourself, and meditation is required, praying is required. And also, if use Palo Santo or sage, do that too, to clear the energies around you. What I wanted to talk to you about is what are we learning from this? Are we learning now? Have we noticed that our life has changed from one another? People in some states are not able to go out and do the things that they were doing before. The children have gone back to home. They're doing their schooling through the online process, which I think is wonderful, honestly, because our children need to be safe. That's very important. But what are we learning from this? Are we learning that money money doesn't buy happiness? Are we learning that even if you have money, you're not able to travel all the thing, to the places that you want? Even though if you have money, you couldn't find toilet paper. Even if you have money, you couldn't find some things that you were needing. Okay, well, that tells you a lot, right? That's an eye opener for anybody. What I wanted to tell you is that through these challenging moments that we live, we need to be conscientious. We need to be, thoughtful. When we go to the supermarket, and if you are in need of something, leave some items for other people that might also need it. Let's show, let's show and start doing this, as an example for other people. I understand some people won't do it. I have seen it myself, but don't worry about these people. Worry about your own actions. What are you doing? Are you starting to think about, with all this free time, how important it is to spend time with your family? When was the last time you were with your family for days? What did you do these days with your family? Did you guys play any games with your children? Did you guys talk to your children about God? Because let's let's not really think about the things that you can buy with your money. I mean, it's the peace that you have in your heart, and the only peace that you have on your heart comes always from our Heavenly Father, which is God, the source, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Okay, He gives us peace. Honestly, through praying, meditation. Are we teaching this to our children? Are we teaching this to our loved ones? Because it is through our faith, even when we're not believing, that we can overcome these challenges. Okay? And faith, when you're a person that has a lot of faith, you can understand clearly that there is a higher power that is always protecting us. And you need to understand this. What has happened, that has nothing to do with God. Okay? God is love. Okay? You will find out with time, what really is happening. But what I wanted to tell you is that this has happened, but God is also good. And I know that we're going to be talking about this many years, forward, from the experience that we went through, and He's always sending His mighty angels to protect us. So you need to be in a certain, vibration to be able to, to connect, to all these things. And also positive thinking. Always think about positive thinking, vibrate high. Once your vibration is high, let me tell you something. Nothing can touch you, because you understand that you're protected. Okay, you understand that there is no fear in your soul, okay, in your body, okay, and you understand that everything is well according to what your life is supposed to be. Okay, I'm not telling you don't go out there and just do, things that are, reckless. No, I'm telling you, you will be fine. Okay? I hope this can teach some parents that homeschooling can be a choice. I think there's a time now that parents need to think about their children and homeschooling, which is a safer way to have your children at home, and also, show them other different things. And during this time that we are with our children at home, this is a time that we can have our children, do other things, differently, like, show them how to, buy some coloring books, buy some games that you guys can play, and things that can, develop their logical reasoning. It is very important for our children to be in touch, with all these things. Also, you can start planting things in your garden. You can call your kids, to help you. I think they will enjoy it. And also, teach them how to cook, with advice. And also, you have to watch them, you cut the things, you show them how to make certain things, things like that. But the most important thing, besides all of this, you need to connect with God's source. You need to tell your family, teach your children that there is a higher power, okay? That we always have to trust, that everything is going to be fine, that there's always angels protecting us. Another thing that I wanted to tell you is that now that we are going through these challenges is we need to be conscientious. We need to think about other people. If you go out and there's gloves and you don't need them, don't buy it, because there's a lot of people that are sick that they really need it. And it comes, and I have also seen, unfortunately, some people are very, unconscious. And after they use their globes, they just go ahead and they discard it on the parking lot. Be conscientious. After you have used your globes, after going to the supermarket, go to the trash can and just trash them. Important, very important at this time, I think is, be able, like I said, your hands, you need to protect your hands, from, touching money, cash. It's better to use your debit card. I have a intuition that these things are being, spread through money, cash, I think. That's what my intuition tells me. Also, eat very healthy. This is the time to be very healthy. This is gonna change the complete view of humanity. I am very happy, that I know that a lot of people are recovering from this. I'm also happy to hear the birds singing. I mean, they actually sing. I'm gonna record one day to show you how do they sing out there on my balcony. It's just amazing. It's something so beautiful. Okay, the skies are, really beautiful, are very blue. Things are changing for, this, this issue of us being in quarantine is helping Mother Earth. And some time ago, I don't know if in one of my videos I said this, but my mother was in the hospital once, and I had the pleasure to meet this nurse, and she told me something that I will always remember, and I always think about it. And I have seen, through the through the feeds on that, feeds on Instagram and things that I see every day, that when we are living too fast, okay, when we're doing too fast, when we live a life that is always working and not really focusing on the things that really matter, these things happen. For us to understand, that is not the life that we need to live, that we need to take time to appreciate more than anything than your job, and because you will find a job. I'm sorry for the ones that lost their job. I want them, to know, I really want to let them know that, that it's going to be okay, that, hopefully, and I know, so not even hopefully, I know, so, that, better things will come for the life, better blessings, because after, going through these challenges, I know that God will, shower them with beautiful blessings, and they will take care of it. Like I said, think about other people, find out if your neighbors need anything, if they have, toilet paper, if they need this, if they need food. There's a lot of, all people that also need help. Things will become better, but always be, show compassion and kindness. That's what we're here for on this earth. We're supposed to be showing compassion and kindness to every human being on earth. Okay? If somebody's rude, somebody's mean, you just wish and love and light, and you continue your life. So basically the point on this video was, what are you going to do now that this is over? I hope, these challenges is teaching us all, including myself, all the things that really matter, which is our families, to be more close to our Heavenly Father, God, to be thankful. We need to be grateful. We need to be thankful every day for the blessings, for the roof that we have under our head, for the food that we eat, for our family members. That's most important thing than anything on this life. And for our health, grateful because we're healthy, we're able to go out sometimes, take a walk, breathe. We need to be grateful. God is so good. I'm telling you, God is good. And remember, this will be only in your memories, will be something that you will share with your family later on of the challenges moments. And you will always laugh, about the toilet paper joke that there was no toilet paper, it was worldwide. But, I could have never thought in my life that I was going to see something like this. No toilet paper, and I was never could have thought in my lifetime that I was going to also, see a lot of pain. It does affect me a lot, because I want the best for everybody. I want them to be healthy. I want their families to be happy, and I know that, that my prayers are being heard. They're being heard by God because I really love, our planet, and I really love, our brothers and sisters. And I also am happy that now that this is, progressing. I heard that they banned in one part of China that dog and cat consumption, meat consumption. That's a winning for us. That's a winning for us. And and our animals, are being protected. And thank you for all the people that are involved in the platforms, always inspiring, teaching, and standing, strong on animal rights. So I wanna thank you, all of you. I wish you the best. Sending you a lots of love and light. And remember, everything is about your thinking, positive thinking. Connect with God's source. Eat healthy. This shall pass. I love you guys. Namaste.